As Christmas Day approaches, many of us are making plans to have relatives in or to travel to relatives' homes. Some of these plans may have been put into action weeks, months, or possibly over a year ago. What many don't realize is that Christmas, the day we celebrate Christ's birth, was a plan that has been in place for a very long time. Ephesians 1:4 tells us that God's plan was in place before the foundation of the world. Before God ever spoke into being the earth and the rest of creation, He had planned to send His Son. God did not share all the details with man in the beginning, but over time He shared more and more until, as Galatians 4:4 puts it, the fullness of time had come. God sent forth His Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those who were under the law. God first began to reveal this plan to Satan, Adam and Eve, in Genesis 3:15, where in response to the serpent deceiving Eve, He prophesied, "I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel." Eve seems to show some limited understanding of this promise and of this promised seed in Genesis 4:1. Where the Hebrew reads, "I have gotten a man, the Lord." Through her understanding of the promise, or though her understanding of the promise was wrong, for this child was Cain, her faith in the promise was correct. God would indeed provide a seed that would crush Satan's head. If we turn over to Genesis 12, we see further revelation regarding the long-time plan of God. God promised Abraham in verses 2 and 3, "I will make a great nation. I will bless you, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." This seed that had been promised to Eve would come through the line of Abraham, though it took many years to fulfill the promise to Abraham and Sarah, and gave them a son, Isaac, through whom this promise would continue. Isaac's son Jacob had 12 sons, and at his death he prophesied of Judah's descendants reigning. "The scepter shall not depart from Judah," Genesis 49:10. In 2 Samuel 5, one of Judah's descendants was placed as king over Israel. His name was David. To David, God further shared His future plans regarding this seed. "When your days are fulfilled and you rest with your fathers, I will set up your seed after you, who will come from your body, and I will establish his kingdom. And I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever, and your house and your kingdom shall be established forever before you. Your throne shall be established forever." Through these passages, we see that this baby born on Christmas Day was part of God's plan before the beginning of time, and He slowly revealed more about this seed as the ages passed. Take time as you do your Christmas preparations to reflect upon the promised seed, Jesus Christ, and His reason for coming to earth. Thank you for joining us at First Word. I hope that you will come to know the Christ of Christmas.